Hey guys, this is the Golden Sorcerer, and since Rick and Morty Season 4 just recently came to an end, I'm going to be ranking all 4 seasons from worst to best. Now, this is my favorite TV show of all time, along with Stranger Things, which I'll probably do a ranking of the seasons sometime soon. But yeah, this show is just so brilliantly made, with amazing concepts, lovable characters, and laugh so hard you'll piss your pants humor. I just can't recommend this show enough. So, if you haven't seen it yet, then I highly encourage you to do so because it's amazing. Now, let's get into the ranking. Coming in at last place is Season 4.
May we do this now?
Morty, would you please accompany me to Forbodulon Prime for death crystals?
Well, thank you for asking. Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
He was an inferior Rick. He was too political. I want to have fun, classic Rick and Morty adventures like in the old days.
Then we'll get along fine, Fascist Morty. For starters, I just need to get to Forbodulon
You
Prime.
will go where I want you to go!
Fuck.
Damn.
So, although I did really enjoy this season overall, it just doesn't match up to the quality of the previous seasons. I don't know, it just feels like the plot lines aren't really connected that well, and there's not really anything that moves the story along. Like in the previous seasons, it was things such as like Beth and Jerry's relationship and Rick's control over the family that really got the story going. But here, there doesn't seem to be much of a common theme throughout the series. And plus, there are a few mediocre episodes, like especially the dragon one. Like, that was probably the worst episode in the series yet. But with those things being said, there's still way more pros than cons in here. There are a ton of great new and creative ideas, and there are a ton of great character moments, and the cast is in their A game as usual. And it just has like the really not give a damn what you think type of humor that is what makes this show so great. So yeah, overall, it was a great season, and it makes me really excited to see what season 5 has to offer. So I give this season a 9 out of 10. And coming in at third place is Season 3.
Can I take your order? Yeah, I'd like to get a 10-piece McNugget and a bunch of the Szechuan sauce. Like, as much as you're allowed to give me. In 1998, they had this promotion for the Disney film Mulan, where they created a new sauce for the McNuggets called Szechuan sauce. And it's delicious. And then they got rid of it, and now it's gone. This is the only place we're going to be able to try it. It's in my memory.
Rick, you're doing this bit while your brain is melting.
Okay, all right.
All right, Rick, I'm going to go to my car.
Not so fast, Morty. You heard your mom. We've got adventures to go on, Morty. Just you and me. But never your dad. You want to know why, Morty? Because he crossed me. I just took over the family, Morty. And if you tell your mom or sister I said any of this, I'll deny it. And they'll take my side because I'm a hero, Morty. And now you're going to have me go and do whatever I say, Morty. Forever. And I'll go out and I'll find some more of that Mulan Szechuan teriyaki dipping sauce, Morty. Because I'm not driven by avenging my dead family, Morty. That was fake. I'm driven by finding that McNugget sauce. I want that.
Now at first, I thought this had the potential to become the best season yet. Like, the first 3 episodes were outstanding. Especially Pickle Rick, which is definitely my favorite Rick and Morty episode of all time. Like, it was just so awesome, everything about it. Like, I'm Pickle Rick, and like, the fight down in the sewer, and the fight in that government lab building. And yeah, so, yeah, that was my favorite episode. But anyway, overall, this was still an amazing season, but for the most part, I don't really know how to describe it. It just didn't feel like quite maybe as like magical as the first 2 seasons did. Maybe because it took like a slightly different approach with like the concepts and stuff. But overall, this is a great season with a lot of really good episodes. So, although it's not quite as good as the first 2, I still do really enjoy rewatching it. So, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. And coming in at number 2 is Season 1.
You think you'll still be able to help me collect my seeds, Morty?
Are you kidding me? That's it, Rick.
Okay, hold on.
What kind of God lets this happen?
We had a little incident. A student was frozen to death. And there's no evidence that a Latino student did it. Everyone wants to take this to a racial place. I won't let them.
Yeah, Rick.
Now, this was really hard for me to choose between season 1 and 2 because both of them are just so amazing, but I just feel like season 2 was a little bit better than season 1, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, season 1 was great. It was truly a great way to start the show, and it's the reason, like, it made me fall in love with this show in the first place. Like, it just has everything. It has memorable characters, great voice acting, brilliant concepts that, like, have never been seen in a show before, and as well as some relatable elements. This has truly everything a great show needs. And, like, there are tons of great episodes in here. Like, it's hard for me to pick a favorite one because all of them are just, like, so great. And yeah, this season, I've seen this season, like, so many times because, like, I love it so much. Like, it's definitely something I enjoy rewatching. And so I give this season an 11 out of 10. It's amazing. And coming in at first place is season 2.
Listen, you two, we froze time for a pretty long time, so when I unfreeze it, the world's time is gonna be fine, but our time's gonna need a little time to, stabilize. Our time is gonna be unstable? What does that even mean? It means relax and stop being a pussy, Morty. I thought you learned that by now. It also means don't touch your parents or we could shatter into countless theoretical shards. Wait a minute, what? Away we go!
Sweetie, is your shirt on backwards?
Yeah, I like it this way.
Phew. Man, that guy is the red grin grumble to pretending he knows what's going on. Oh, you agree, huh?
Now, season 2 is a bit better than season 1 in my opinion, just because I feel like the writing improved a bit, and I think the plots are a bit better and more entertaining. And yeah, but like I said, it was really close. It was really hard for me to decide because both of them are so great. Like, there is not a single bad episode in this season at all. Each episode is amazing. And this season also introduced one of my favorite characters into the show, Mr. Poopy Butthole, because he's just, like, so funny. And, like, the episode Total Recall, that was, like, definitely one of the best episodes in the series. It was just, like, so great. Like, the parasite thing was just, like, so, like, fun to watch them trying to figure out which ones were real and which ones were fake. And, yeah. And I don't actually see any further seasons beating season 2. Like, just because this season is, like, so great that I find it really impossible to actually be, like, get better than this. So, yeah. So, that's why I think this takes the number 1 spot. And, yeah. So, this is a truly outstanding season, and I love it so much. So, I give it an 11 out of 10. So, yeah. That is my ranking of all the 4 Rick and Morty seasons. What's your ranking? Comment down below. And if you enjoyed, then be sure to like and subscribe. And see you all in the next video.